Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. As you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to focus on Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy's Covert Agent Ravage, or as he is also known, Decepticons Forever Ravage. And man, ever since I saw the teasers, or at least the images that were released through Rodimus Primal, through his channel, I was like, whoa, no way. I went on Hasbro Pulse and all I saw was the image, and it said coming soon. And this was like a couple of months or so back when I saw it, and the only thing that I knew that would come in line to its release was going to be PulseCon. So I was like, oh man, I gotta get this. So I waited, and the minute they did the reveal on it, though, wasn't much of a reveal. Everyone knew about it by then. But nonetheless, the minute it became available for order, I jumped on it. Now, I thought it was a pre-order, but it turned out, boom, it hit my account that day, and it got sent out also that day. And I was like, whoa, what's this charge? I called Hasbro about it, and they told me it was the Covert Agent Ravage. And I'm like, wow! So, here it is in the box still. I have yet to open it up, but, oh man. Just, you know, what makes it even more awesome is the fact he's got his G1 cassette next to him. And oh damn, man, I don't know what else to say on that. It's just like, wow. And of course, as if you can see the background on there, it's sort of set up like the bridge of his ship, especially in that one scene where, you know, where he just yells up with a fist raised in the air saying, "Decepticons forever!" And then he transforms into that cassette, which is kind of weird, honestly, considering he was rebuilt as a Predacon. So you figure he may have had a different form, but hey, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. But it was pretty awesome. Now, as you can see from the whole open window, they did try to go ahead and make him look like he did in the Beast Wars cartoon. You know, so you do see, you know, him pretty much almost in black. I'm gonna try and there we go. So he's a little bit lighter. I'm gonna try and bring this closer so you can see the noggin. There he is, right there. And it is, wow. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. And of course, you know, you do have a lot of his G1 sticks. I'm gonna try and get this straightened out just a bit, but there you go. Man, oh man, this is pretty awesome looking. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the side, and you do see a nice little bio. And of course it does say, after the Great War, Ravage was one of the Decepticons granted amnesty and reformatted into a Predacon. As Covert Agent Ravage, he is secretly dispatched to Earth by the Tripredacus Council during the Beast Wars. He is tasked with terminating the rogue Predacon called Megatron with extreme justice. But after the Golden Disc reveals a secret message from his long-dead Decepticon leader, he realizes where his allegiance lies. Decepticons forever! I like that. And then of course you have this awesome artwork that you see on the side there. Yeah, again, you know, standing tall and proud with his fist raised in the air. And then of course you do see a much more larger you know, illustration where he goes and transforms into his cassette mode, or his cassette form, and into the tape deck that's installed inside his ship. So yeah, that is awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take one more look at the figure inside the box, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get him opened up. Alright folks, there he is out of his box and on the bridge of his ship. And I have to say, man, this is really awesome. And damn, man. And yes, I'm doing a little bit of a brightness on this, just a little bit. I'm too sorry about the glare. But nonetheless, I mean, this is a very awesome figure. And as you can tell, I got him set up, you know, with his backdrop here. And take a look at that head sculpt, man. Check that out. This is all, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but this kind of looks like Tigertron's face. I could be incorrect though, but wow, man, this is, yes. Oh damn, I did not even know that. It was just by pure luck that I saw the pin on the side, and look at that. Shite, look. Oh damn, that is so bleeping awesome. His mouth opens. Oh damn. Wow. Now I have to say, so far I'm liking the way this figure looks. Now I do know that Takara Tomy had put out a Covert Agent Ravage, you know, but it was only a Japanese exclusive. And I did have a chance to actually get one, and I like, well, let me go ahead and think about it, and someone else snagged it. So I'm kicking myself in the rear. But I promised myself, if it ever becomes available, I am going to get it. And, well, in this case, it did become available. And I have to wonder what the hell this is. Well, but, oh man, God, this is, like I said, this is so bleeping awesome. Damn, man. And yeesh, yeah, there we go. And yes, Decepticons forever. Man, that is awesome. Wow. Since I got him at close-up, let's take a look at some of the details on him. His chest, man, his arms, look at that. Good God almighty. Now, he does have a beast mode, mind you. He didn't have one in the initial show, at least with this form. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a bit. There we go. And so you only saw him in a type of robotic, you know, bipedal form. It wasn't until he transformed back into his cassette that, you know, you saw that. But man, oh man. And then of course his pistols. Now they're attached by a peg on the side, and it goes into that slot. But I have them where he would have to go ahead and cross his arms in order to go ahead and, you know, holster and unholster them. And I do like, you know, how they did molded, you know, his legs. Now they're very much like Cheetor's naturally, you know, but nonetheless it is, yeah, I mean, I'm just like, damn. So let me go ahead and clear off the stage so we can bring out his G1 Ravage, and we'll go ahead and take a look at him as well. Alright, so there is Ravage, well, both Ravages, one in cassette mode, the other one in his Predacon form. And like I mentioned earlier, I mean, so far I am liking this. I really am. Now we do have Ravage in his classic cassette mode, and you do see a lot of the details that are stamped on there, making it look like a micro cassette. Very, very nice. However, there's some added details that they put on here in this particular case. I don't recall ever seeing this on the original G1. It kind of looked flat like this. I didn't see this, but nonetheless I am liking it. Now for anyone that's ever had this particular figure, you just go ahead and pull his legs out like so, and put that out like so, and of course his tail, his head, then of course you put in his missiles on either side, and these are really shiny chromed. So and bump. Now, one of the things about Ravage is he has a hard time standing up. There we go. So here we have Ravage and Ravage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in on the little kitty, and that is, yeah. Now this is the Ravage I remember, yeah, from the old G1 days. Now granted, they did do a Ravage for both Siege as well as Earthrise, and I have to say I did not like either of those, mostly because the transformation was so totally different and it just made him look awful. So now I do have the Siege Laserbeak and Ravage. The Siege Laserbeak I loved because it does give him a little bit of a G1 throwback. And then of course I do have the Kingdom, or not the Kingdom, I'm sorry, the Netflix War for Cybertron Soundwave, and that one does come with Laserbeak and Ravage. However, yeah, they still went on with that horrible version of Ravage, so he'll either stay in the box or in Soundwave's chest, but if I wanted to put Laserbeak in there, I have to take him out, so he may just wind up staying in the box. But this one, oh my god, this is one of the many Decepticon cassettes that I pretty much grew up with, you know, so it is so awesome. I am so liking this, I really am. So let's go ahead and zoom out just a bit, like so. There we go. Alright, now like I showed you, you know, there's a lot of good molded detail on here. Very nice. They added some more for his left leg, but not for his right legs. I'm kind of disappointed on that part, but nonetheless, it is good. So I'm going to put him off to the side, And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Ravage. Now he does have some articulation. His arms can go 360. He does have a, I want to say he does, yeah, his arms can go up and down like so. One thing I just now noticed, he does have a Predacon symbol on his upper left shoulder, which is pretty cool. I do like that. He does have upper bicep rotation, but it is tight, so do be careful. He does have double jointed elbow, so he can go more than 90 degrees. He does have a waist rotation here. He can kick up at 90 degrees. He's not able to kick back because of the butt plate. He does have at the knee rotation here. He can bend at less than 90 degrees. He's got ankle tilt that can allow him to kick back, kick forward, and go side by side, but this is tight as well, so do be careful. All right. And yeah, man, I know I kept his mouth open like that, but it looks good. And the fact that they added color in on his tongue, his teeth, damn, yeah. And I do like his weapons. Look at that, man. Sheesh. I don't know if they are compatible with the blast effects, so I'll probably pull those out later after the recording. So if during the post-production edits, if I do take some pictures with blast effects, I'll show them off. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off with transformation. We're going to take off his weapons out of his hands and put that off to the side. Now, in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and just be going back and forth with the instructions. So one of the things we're going to do is definitely get him in a static pose. Now we're going to put him straight on, his head forward. You know, not the best pose I want to put him in, but it will work for a time. Now it is saying that we need to put the hands like so and like so. Now that is to where they go flush along this side. Okay, alrighty. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and turn the arms. Oh, damn. Turn the arms to where the bottom of his fists are on the side that you can see. And you're going to fold these up like so. And you're going to tap. There is a tab right here that's going to go into that slot right there. And you're just going to tap those in like that. Ta-da. You're going to do the same on the other side. Come on, there we go. Much better. All right. Now, with that being done, I'm going to go ahead and open his chest. So that's going to fold down like so. And at this point, there is this little plate here that you're just going to lift up. Now, upon doing that, you're going to go ahead and fold these arms into his chest. And like so. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just double checking to make sure we got everything on here. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and move these arms like so. We're going to do that with the same right here, boom, like that. And at that point, we are just going to go ahead and snap all this together. Now upon doing that, those arms that we folded up will go into these hollow areas that are now filled when I snap the chest back in. Alright, so at this point we are just going to go ahead and move the arms forward, bend up here, then do the same right here, like that. Alright. Alrighty. Now we just gotta go ahead and make sure all this is snapped. So far so good. Okay. Now at this point, we're gonna go ahead and turn the figure around to where we can see the feet, and we're gonna like Cheetor's figure in Earthrise, they're supposed to push out the rest of these feet. Alright, so at this point, just gonna go ahead. Alright, so now we just gotta go ahead and fold these out, put the feet down like so, do the same with the other one, and just gotta go ahead and just make sure all this is here. Put the tail down just a little, and we're just gonna go ahead and just straighten certain things to where now, of course, you know, just as a throwback here, we can put his guns, just like, you know, G1 Ravage, on either side. And oh, okay, my bad. It's supposed to be facing in the opposite direction. So we just point that on the opposite end, do that like so. All right, and do we have it all? Yes. And just to make sure, just get all that flush like so. Yes. Yes. And there we go. Now here we have Ravage in his Jaguar mode. And it's not bad, really. I think if memory serves me right, with the Takara Tomy version of Covert Agent Ravage from their line, he also had a beast mode too, and honestly, in my personal opinion, it didn't work. Having him as just a posable robotic figure was probably the best way to go. But I can understand the need to to put him in a type of beast mode because of the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these together, and let's see if we can get these two to stand up straight. All right, there we go. Wow, let me zoom out just a little. There we go, much better. And okay. All right, so there he is in their robot mode, or I should say in their beast modes. Like I said, not bad, but honestly, the beast mode is really wasted on this version of Ravage. And you stand up. Oh my goodness. So you know what, I'm just gonna have him sitting down. Good kitty. Oh, damn. So, all right. So, let me take the opportunity to get Covert Agent Ravage back into robot mode. At that point, I'll go ahead and give you my score and my final thoughts. So there we have Covert Agent Ravage. This is a figure, ever since, like I said before, that I saw the the photos of this, I'm like, I gotta check it out. And believe me, honestly, it is worth the wait. It is a good looking figure in robot mode. There are certain things that probably should have been changed, mostly to keep him more in robot than putting a beast mode on him. And this is where we're going to touch upon some of the issues. The beast mode is pretty simple to go ahead and transform, though of course I hadn't transformed this version, and it's been a while since I've actually transformed Cheetor, so it's a little bit different in this particular case. But nonetheless, the instructions were pretty simple to understand, and I was able to implement the transformation. But was it needed for Ravage? Personally, in my own opinion, no. It was a total waste of time for Ravage. Keeping him in this mode was the best thing that Hasbro could have done. Just keep him in there. But nonetheless, I like this, the G1 throwback, because it does have a bit of, gives me the nostalgic feels, because I did have him, so having this again, it was really awesome. But also getting him was really super cool. I'd like to hear your take on it. Do you were you able to snag one of these during PulseCon a couple weeks ago? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can receive word when I put up new videos. Now, I'd like to thank each and every one of you all for looking at the videos I post up, for leaving comments whenever you do put some, and for just allowing me to show off some of the cool shit I'm able to get. And if I'm gonna ask you all, is there a particular figure out there you want me to review? If I have it, I will review it. If I don't, I will find a way to snag it. But again, all of that can be put in the comment section, also located down below. This is FEDEX Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.